Hello, everyone. This is Mahlena Ray Johnson with For Nerdy Girls with Mahlena Ray Johnson. And today is April 24th, 2018. And the topic is, yes, I am an awkward introvert. 10 things I'd rather be doing than Facebook Live videos. So first, who am I? Okay, so first let me adjust this because it's not. Okay, so first, who am I? I'm Mahlena Ray Johnson, and I went to Loyola Marymount University for film school. I went to the University of Southern California for business school, where I got my MBA in marketing, entertainment, and entrepreneurship. And for the past 10 years, I have done over, I don't know how many total, but hundreds of informational interviews and video coffee chats. I've also gone to hundreds of networking events and conferences, and I've connected with thousands of people. So I'm immensely qualified to help you with your networking skills. So if you are a professional creative woman and you want to connect, collaborate, and communicate with your people because you know you need to take your career to the next level, or you need to get clients in your business that are going to take you to another place than where you are right now, and you know you need to change this, then yes, you are in the right place. Okay, so yes, I am an awkward introvert. So I was in a mastermind group yesterday, and I was told by most of the people in the group that they don't see me as an introvert. And I'm like, I am though. So I don't know what you all are talking about. But they explained that since I'm so animated on these videos, and I reach out to people so often in Facebook groups and on various other places, and I leave comments, and I actually take an interest in other people, it doesn't seem like I'm actually an introvert, and that it could make it hard for people who do identify as awkward introverts, who aren't me, people who aren't me who also identify as awkward introverts, to relate to me, because they would see me as someone who doesn't know what they're going through at all. So the thing is, as I try to explain to them, and they want me to tell my stories about who I am and how the Facebook Live video me may be different than the me that other people see, how that came to be. So the first thing I want to say is the 10 things I'd rather be doing than Facebook Live videos. And number one is nap. I do love to nap, and that's what I tell people in comments when there are these threads in different groups about what would you like to do this weekend, or what are you going to do later today, or what's your favorite thing to do. I often say nap, and I have a little gif of someone napping because I actually like napping. And something else that goes along with napping is that I have done a lot of video coffee chats and informational interviews with people. I hadn't done one today, but I often do them throughout the week, each week. And after them, I'm exhausted. I really like talking to people, and I like interacting with people, and I like listening to people and hearing all about their stories and giving them suggestions after I've listened to them, tell who they are and what they want, about what they can do or people that they should be connecting with. And then I'm like, phew, that was a lot. And then I'm like, I just crash, because it takes a lot out of me to talk to people in an animated way, and I like doing it, but it's not where I draw my energy. The thing that I also like to do is read. I also like to write. I wrote my 4th book, Love It or Luau. It is now available for pre-order on Amazon. So it's going to be available May 1st, but you can pre-order it now. And it's a romance novel. And I'm working on another book that is probably going to be in screenplay format, but I'm going to put it in a book format. I'm going to put the screenplay format into a book, similar to the way I'm doing this on Amazon for Kindle, because that's how I want to be experimental with my 5th book. So yeah, but I love reading, I love writing, and I love doing quiet things, but it's kind of hard to put those things on video because those would be boring. It would just be videos of me reading like, yep, and then making a little note and going, yep, that is funny. Oh, I am so good. But that would be a boring video. I mean, I guess there are people who would watch those videos, but that's not really what I want to do. I want to be out and helping people. And I was also supposed to talk about my performance, and someone suggested that maybe I'm doing a performance for videos because of reasons, like sometimes people perform and are like a character because they want to mask their introversion. And I recognize that that may be true for some people. But for me, and I should adjust the video so it's, there's my face. I like performing, but I don't have a stage to put the video up on that also has lighting. So I would have to build a stage and then do my little dance. But I have really enjoyed performing, and as I told them, I am in high school and college, I did a lot of dance. So in high school, I did mostly tap, I did some ballet, and in college, I did jazz, ballet, modern, tap, and hip hop. So I like to perform, and I also used to do stand-up comedy after business school. I did that for about a year, and you can see a video that I did of myself at a show that Maria Bamford had back in 2010 in Eagle Rock on my For Nerdy Girls website. It's fornerdygirls.com. It's the first post ever on the website. So yes, I do like to perform. As I also explained, there are lots of famous actors and other types of performers, singers, musical artists who talk about performing and then they go home and it's like, thank goodness I now have my time to rest, because that's where they feel great on the stage, and I feel great on the stage, and I feel great doing videos. But just because I'm performing, because I like to do this, doesn't mean that only extroverts get to perform. Often you perform and you do your job or your skill set, and it's something you really enjoy. But the thing that brings you the most peace and the most energy is just sitting by yourself or sitting with one other person or a couple other people and just enjoying something else. So I'm not someone who likes to perform like in a crowd. I don't like being around lots of crowds and like having huge parties and being with tons of people. I like being with people individually or in small groups. And that's what makes me an introvert. It may not, just because it may not read that way in my videos, doesn't mean that it's not true. Like I'm making it up, or that I'm still just reverting to someone who I thought I was before. So how did I get to do this and identify as someone who still likes to make videos and still likes to perform on stage and likes to do public speaking but identifies as introvert? It takes a lot of introspection and a lot of thought about who I naturally am. I'm naturally an INTJ. I took a test in business, took the Myers-Briggs test in business school, got INTJ, and then I took another personality test last week, I think it was, and I got the same result. I'm still an INTJ. So there are, to put it in perspective, there may be ways that people see you that you don't see yourself as well, and that's okay. It's a lot about knowing who you are and telling people who you are and having conversations with people, sometimes about what they think of you, but also to let people know who you are and how you see yourself, so that you both have thoughts about who you are and what you want to do. Also, remember that when people give you feedback about yourself, some of that feedback is actually about them and about how they are experiencing you. So lots of people experience me in different ways, which I have learned more about as I go throughout my life. There are people who have called me intimidating. There are people who have called me arrogant, which I was like, but how? And people who think I'm successful. And there's there's a lot of presumption and perspective from those people that isn't necessarily what is true for me. So there are ways that people see that I'm successful. I don't necessarily feel that way all the time because, as I say often, I still don't know how to make money off of the internet. I like yammer to people on Facebook and on YouTube if you're watching this on YouTube, but I haven't figured out how to monetize that in an effective way that produces significant or effective or what is that word? Continuous revenue. So yes, I am very smart and a certified genius, but I still can't figure out how to make money or become a billionaire mom. But I'm working on it. And that's what I want to leave you all with, that I do identify as an awkward introvert, especially looking at, I guess, especially in Los Angeles. It can be like, if you're not fabulous, then you are awkward. But I feel like that's who I am, even when I was growing up in St. Thomas, and St. Thomas wasn't a particularly fancy place. So I want you to also think about how you see yourself and talk about how you think other people see you. And sometimes you need to explain yourself to people, and sometimes you don't. I want to explain myself to you because I like learning about you, and I want you to tell me about you too. So I want you to tell me about how you see yourself, how, even if you aren't awkward or introverted, but you're still watching the video, tell me about how you see yourself. If you are awkward or introverted or both, I want to hear from you. Leave a comment, or as I always say, email me at fornerdygirls@gmail.com and I will read your emails. Most of all, I want you to tell other people about the videos that I've been doing and about the page. And if they have questions, tell them to contact me at fornerdygirls@gmail.com. And most importantly, if you have identified yourself as someone who wants to improve their networking skills or your networking skills, and you know you need a networking strategy session with me so you can have a plan to actually go out and start networking, or in many cases stay in and start networking. You can do it from your computer, from your phone, on Facebook, LinkedIn, and through your emails. Then email me at fornerdygirls@gmail.com and we will set up a 30-minute session for you so that we can make a plan for you. Again, you'll be doing most of the talking, I will be doing most of the writing, and we will figure out a plan that you can implement immediately. So again, email me at fornerdygirls@gmail.com, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.